What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Today we've got another iteration of support small businesses slash subscriber lure unboxing. Got a little bit of both, and I think that's just good karma. I've been trying to support more of the small businesses this year, and I've had, nice, awesome subscribe fishing friends like you sending stuff into the channel too. So the first thing I have to start out with is, old Stubby had to come check out and see what we're doing. What do you think? You want to be on in this unboxing? Say hi to the camera up there, Stubby. All the nice people like you out there that said you're a good dog. Okay, the first thing is from my guy Mark. Mark, thank you so much, man. Sent this in, and it's funny because I don't realize I say some of these things, but I do, like now that I hear it. Stop yapping and start fishing. That is something I say. I love it. He made the shirt and then also has the little DEBO'S symbol on the arm there. Hold on, I gotta sport this. Hold on. All right, fits well and it's comfy. Mark, thank you so much, man. And I think you're right. We need to stop yapping and start fishing. What are you doing, Stubby? Get out of here. Okay, first thing we have here, I put in an order for some cranks, not just any regular cranks. These are all handmade balsa cranks that look awesome. Darren, thank you so much, man. Hooked me up with some stuff that I cannot wait to try. This one's too dang pretty and cool. So he labels all of his stuff. So the name of the company is Crankenstein Custom Lures. And as always, I'll link all the websites and everything below for anybody, any companies that I bought from. But this is the Bobcat in the dark night color. And he even said on here, it's the first iteration of this color. So this one's gonna have to go up behind me. Check out that. The silver going up into the kind of the smoky and then the purple. Dark Knight truly is honestly one of my favorite movies. Heath Ledger in that as the Joker. Probably my all-time favorite villain. Awesome movie, but look at that thing. Awesome little flat-sided balsa crank. Oh man, I cannot wait to throw one of these. So that guy is gonna go up behind me. That one can't get fished because it's one of a kind. And then also, cool, Darren does sign them on the bottom there, so they look great. I cannot wait to throw that. Now he was nice enough too, threw one in for Randizzle, but these are the Cubs in like a sexy shad color and a Hulk color. So you can see it's like a greenish purple up top with a little silver. The foil on the sides looks so nice. And then almost like a sexy shad type color that we're used to. Both of them look awesome. Cool little things. Now you can see the Cub is obviously smaller than this one. So they come in different sizes. Very, very cool color on that, Darren. I like that. And then what else? What were these? Of course, with spring coming up, I couldn't not have a red craw. Now this is the Hellcat. This is the biggest one of them. Look at that. Such a cool look on him. It's got the circuit board lip there. You can see he's done a hand tie line through that goes in there, all handmade. Just super cool. I love the artwork. I wish I could make something like this. These are sweet. Love the colors on it. I guarantee that'll be a fish catcher this spring. Definitely gonna throw that. I hope I don't lose it because they're so dang cool. But that color, and then also in the Thundercat, foil prison guard is the color. But the shape of them's cool. The lures are awesome, all handmade by him. I urge you guys to check them out. Very cool balsa flat-sided cranks, and I know these are kind of a rage right now, especially going into the cold water and stuff. These things are absolutely killer. Also great, when you're around stumps and stuff because balsa is so buoyant. Unlike a lot of square bills, when you hit something, it has that tendency to kind of bounce and back out and float up quicker. So especially for a bank angler, if you don't or if you haven't tried balsa crankbaits, give that a try because oftentimes you can weave them and walk them through wood and such a lot easier because of that buoyancy in him. So I'm excited to use those. The Dark Knight, yeah, that's going up behind me. Can we see him there? I think maybe like right there. I like that, kinda. The way I have my stuff set up now is not ideal, but he's gonna live there for now. So Darren, Crankenstein Custom Lures, thank you so much, man. I'm excited to throw those. Now next up, this was a subscribed fishing friend. So like I said, I think it's kind of good karma coming back to me. My guy, Mr. Russell, sent in a few things. He did a handwritten note and said really it was just kind of a thank you from him for everything that I've done on the channel. Appreciative of me, so thank you very much, Mr. Russell. You know who you are. All right, so the first thing he sent me was Lunker City Ribster, 4.5 inch in the Arkansas Shiner color. I have not heard of these. I don't know that I've ever used anything from Lunker City. Looks like they're out of Connecticut, maybe. I don't think I've used anything from them. This is kind of cool because it's a rib bait, which I like. Those ribs on it help it displace more water. Oftentimes it's going to kind of bubble, leave a little bit different trail. But the thing with these, they do have a little bit of a smell to them, but they've got like a cupped spade tail on back, I guess you'd call it. And I was thinking these guys is like a little finesse Nico rig would be awesome. Now you could use them on like a chatterbait trailer. You see how flimsy that is? A shaky head. I mean, you could even cut a little bit off and use it as a Ned rig. So I don't know if they say on here what they're made for. Doesn't say, but you get 10 in the pack. Thank you very much, man. Those are cool. I have never seen those, but I love that shiner color. Kind of that light brownish up top with that pearl belly. That's done really well for me. So I think I will catch some on those, no problem. He sent me in some flipping hooks. These are 4-aught, the good, stout, heavy wire Berkeley Fusion. They make awesome hooks. I grabbed a few packs of these when Gander was going out of business, but razor sharp hooks, nice and stout, good solid flipping hook. Those will definitely go to use. You can never have enough hooks because being a bank angler, I snag and lose a lot. And finally, he knows how to get to my heart. Look what it is. It's a frog, but it's not actually a frog. What do they call these? The bronze eye spit shad. And if y'all remember a video, was that last year? I want to say last year. That was last year. A turtle got a hold of mine and ripped a hole in it. It was a sad day because I had caught like what, a 3-something pounder, and then I had a huge blow up and missed that fish. I set the hook and my line popped. I told myself for a long time I thought it was a turtle, but I went back and watched footage and there was a really big tail. So I have a fear that I missed a really big fish that day. But the spit and shad, so you can see the legs are not this way like a frog. They're straight up and down like a shad tail. So I'll probably cut those off just a little bit. You can see it's got that cupped kind of funneled mouth, if I can show you there. It's kind of, I know, hard to see in the light, but it's kind of got that cupped mouth, so it kind of spits, you know, like when you take your hand in the pool and go psst, it kind of does that motion. So you can walk them. They're cool little frogs. I've had good luck on them until it got ripped by the turtle. So there we go. Little frog shad action. Mr. Russell, thank you so much for sending the package in. I appreciate it a lot. I'll definitely try to catch some fish on those. Let's see what's up next. Ah, yes, Mr. Handley. Mr. Handley I was talking to, and he was gracious enough to send me an old lure. Now, I'm a fan of the old, you know, antique lures. Remembering kind of where we came from, the old lures is always cool to me. Check out this baby. We're talking oldie. This guy's going to go up behind me as well. I'm not going to change anything on it. Now, he thought it was like from the I think he said 40s. I'd have to look from what he thought. Maybe later than that. I don't know a lot about like the old lures like this. Mainly the stuff from like when I was a kid. I love looking back at that stuff, but we're talking old school here. It's got the metal lip. Just a cool bait, just a cool old bait. And you can see I've got the Lunker City deal here. This was a board I don't know my old lady got me, or no, actually I think Rand Dizzle gave me this, right? I don't remember. Maybe Rand Dizzle, maybe my old lady, but you can see it's got those old lures. You know, that old style to me is just super cool. Always appreciate that old stuff. But I think he said this was from like the 40s, I want to say. I mean, still cool colors. You can see it does have a little hook rash on it, so it was used, but I can't really tell what it says up at the top of it. Pike, something pikey, pike. I don't know. Wood lure. You can tell it's got those old hangers in there, how they used to attach the hooks. But wood lures, you know, you don't see those very often anymore unless you got somebody like Crankenstein making them again, you know, the balsa stuff. But most of the stuff nowadays, the plastic and such. But this guy's going to go up here. We'll set him next to Mr. Bill Dance's hat. I'll find a better place for him. But thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate that. That one's definitely going to go up and be admired. I love it. Okay, next I got a package from Sangamon Outdoors. Now, he sells some various stuff. I think he sent me some spinner baits, some chatter baits. Very cool, very nice guy. I'm happy to get some from him. Whoops, dropping stuff. Sangamon, I hope that's how you pronounce it, Sangamon Outdoors. So this is the 1/2 ounce hammer spinnerbait, and these are more of like the spinnerbaits I used to throw when I was younger. You know, a little bit larger spinnerbait, a little bit bigger blade, and I think that's what kind of turns a lot of people off from spinnerbaits is there's so many different types up there. This, you know, this is a 1/2 ounce, great for when you've got some current and such. You've got a windy day, you just need a little bit more weight. 1/2 ounce like this is great, especially if you want to get it down just a little bit deeper. But spinnerbaits come in all different sizes. I don't know exactly what all he sent me here. We'll have to look. But just because, you know, you hear spinnerbait doesn't mean it's going to be, you know, a larger profile like this. They've got finesse spinnerbaits, but they catch fish. I mean, spinnerbaits flat out catch fish. I love the color of this one. It's got some like watermelon red in it, along with like that kind of shaddish white and black, almost like a crappie look. Very cool. I like the color of that. No problem catching a fish on that, I can guarantee you. Another 1/2 ounce. This is called Natural Minnow. So you can see a little bit different head shape on there, not the bullet typed head. But yeah, very natural minnow look, and it's got kind of that highlight iridescent blue glow in the skirt, and then that kind of whitish, grayish, yeah, very natural bait look profile. You could match shad with that. Of course, the silver blades, little willow blades to match shad. I guarantee any sort of crappie eaters would eat this. I like how he's trimmed the skirt to different lengths too. Do these have a soft plastic keeper? These don't, but usually the big ones like this, I'm not worried about throwing a soft plastic on anyway. It's more than heavy enough to throw, and it's already got enough bulk and meat to it. So he also sent me another 1/2 ounce and fire perch. Now, I don't think the bass will eat this. Maybe they will, but I know for sure I'll be able to catch some toothy critters on these. This color, that chartreuse, lime, orange, pike, love those. And catching pike on spinnerbait is a ton of fun. I know there's a bunch of guys that don't like to catch them, and it can be frustrating when they bite you off, but man, when you catch, I don't know, like what, a 3-pound pike, they feel like a monster. I like catching pike, that's just me. Randizzle will tell you different, but I guarantee that color right there will catch me some pike. Okay, he also threw in a 1/2 ounce bladed jig. They call it the slapper, and that natural minnow color again. I like that. I honestly don't have a bunch of baits in this kind of type of color. When I go for like a bait fish color, I usually just reach for white. I don't know why, but this color, again, it's got that kind of blue iridescent glitter to it, and that's what you see on, you know, anything from crappie to shad. They've got that iridescent-y, like glittery highlight colors to them. 1/2 ounce, I love it. It's got the silver blade, very nice. It does have a soft plastic, you know, regular keeper on there. Love them, man. Very nice. Sangamon Outdoors, thank you so much for sending some in to me. Again, I will link him down below. I believe he does still sell these, so love it, love it, love it. Okay, last up is a box from my guy, Kaysen. Kaysen sent in some stuff, and really was just saying as a thank you again to me for all the videos and stuff I've done. And I love it when people do that. Like that is one of the biggest compliments I can get, that people take time and money out of their day to send me some stuff. So the first thing was, he's like, I know you like these. Man's worms. Back in the day, by far, my favorite worms were man's worms. Now these are in, let's see, these are an 8-inch in jelly worm grape. I guess they're all the jelly worms. Grape. They have that sweet smell to them. Check out those. Now the big thing with the man's lures back in the deal was they had that like spade nightcrawler looking tail. Purple, I mean, come on, purple. I'm telling y'all, purple is underrated. Now this is not like the purple and black. Usually I like a purple and black. He said he couldn't find any tequila sunrise, so he knew I'm a tequila sunrise guy. But this is just a straight purple, and I think we're gonna be surprised what we can catch on these. It's an 8-inch straight worm, so you could use these in the summer on like a shaky head. I'm just gonna throw them around like a ribbon tail worm, a little 1/4 ounce weight. Flip them around some standing timber and such, drag that around, but I guarantee we can get a few bass. Big or small, I know people kind of get intimidated by big worms, but even the old Debo Dinks will eat them. He did do a handwritten note, so Kaysen, thank you very much for taking time to do that. Okay, next up, he sent me a few stick baits. So he said he had really good luck on this color. I don't remember if it was this one, the Mardi Gras. I think Mardi Gras was the color, and he said he couldn't find it anymore. So this is in the Sticko. He said this was like his favorite color that he had around. Man, it is like a Mardi Gras. So you've got like a watermelon plastic, and then inside there you've got black, red, yellow, green, purple. Basically all the colors of those crazy necklaces that you see on Mardi Gras. All those colors inside there as flake inside of it. Very unique color. I've honestly never thrown this color. Probably the closest thing would be sprayed grass. It's great in like cleaner, clearish water. This watermelon color, and then especially when you've got some sunlight, all those, you know, pieces of glitter and stuff just really sparkle and put off light. So I honestly don't think we'll have any trouble catching anything on these. And as far as stick baits go, I do think that the BPS Sticko is the best bang for your buck on stick baits. He had the Mardi Gras in the Yum Dinger as well. Looks pretty similar, just a few different flake colors in there, not as many flake colors as the Sticko. And then he also sent this one, which is Watermelon Magic. This one's pretty close as well. Black flake, silver and goldish flake in it, kind of almost a blue. Very natural. I honestly don't throw watermelon or watermelon variations a ton. In cleaner water like a watermelon red, I know some guys that swear by it. My big thing is just picking up like a green pumpkin. That's usually my go-to in cleanish water. It's natural, it gets bit everywhere. But these, I guarantee these will catch some fish in the ponds around here for me. So thank you very much, man, for sending those. I think some of these I'll keep and some of these I'll probably give in a giveaway because I've got a giveaway coming soon to give back to all you subscribed fishing friends. Now, he also sent me a Joe's fly. He said this is just a moneymaker for him. I could see this doing really well on some of the trout. Also crappie bluegill. I've never thrown one of these. It's a size 8, but it says trout, bass, walleye, steelhead, panfish, and more. I don't know. I've never thrown one of these. Looks cool. It looks really light though. So I think he said in there he puts like a little tiny split shot sinker like a foot up from it to help cast it because this really has no weight to it. And it's just like a little different look on an inline spinner. I like it. It's cool. I guarantee we can catch some trout on that baby. So coming up, I'll definitely have to try that. And last in here, some swim bait hooks. It's the VMC. They call it the drop dead, but it's really just a weighted swim bait hook there. These are only 1/8 of an ounce, so you could throw those stick baits on there. It'd be perfect for that. Little tiny swim baits. These things are actually really versatile. I like this size with an 1/8 ounce, or even a 1/16 if you can find it, for like topwater toads. A lot of guys will go with a weightless hook for topwater toads, but I don't care what kind you get, they always end up rolling. So if you get something with just a little tiny bit of weight on there, it helps keep the belly of that soft plastic toad down so it's plopping like it should be and it's not wanting to twist or go to the belly up with the hook up. For whatever reason they do that. So thank you very much for those, man. Okay, and the last thing I have here, I actually purchased this from a local gentleman. The old Curado. This is the old, you can see there, the old Bantam Curado. The larger green before they came out with like the D's and the E's. If you follow me on Instagram, you did see that I just got a 200 E7, which people have called the best baitcaster ever made. I'm going to be doing a whole separate video on that, but I got a good deal on this baby. Definitely needs some work done to it. So that's going to be a video coming up. I just wanted to show that because I appreciate the old tackle. I never actually had this one, this Bantam Curado. My dad's got some of the old Bantam Curados that he gave me. I'm going to clean up. And like I said, I picked up that E7. So I'm going to kind of do some throwback stuff this year. Might have some days where I take out only the old reels just to kind of mix it up. But I mean, these things, they were built to last. And one of the reasons why, as you can see, these were a product of Japan. Back in the day, they used to make these all in Japan, all the Curado stuff. Now, the Curados nowadays are not made in Japan. The higher price Shimano stuff is, but check that. Look at that. Still spinning, still working well. A little bit dirty and such in there, but do some bearing replacement and such and get that baby cleaned up. So that's going to do it for me today. Comment below and let me know what you are the most excited to see. Maybe these big old jelly worms. See what we can conjure up on one of those. Maybe those balsa crankbaits. Looks dang good, and that looks like a darn good spring color to me coming up. Whatever you're most excited to see, comment below and let me know. Huge thanks to everybody that sent stuff into the channel. Check out those small businesses. I will link them below. They could use our help now more than ever. I'm still, like I said, still going to be doing the tackle warehouse orders. I haven't ordered from them for a while. I've got an old box I ordered like 2 months ago, and I've just never done an unboxing, so I'll have to do that. But like I said, gonna try ordering from more of the small companies. I've actually got another video just like this already ready from a few places, small businesses that I ordered from. So that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the shirt. I think it probably is time for me to stop yapping and start editing because I need to do that and get all this cleaned up. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for everything you do for me, sending stuff in, supporting my channel. It's because of all of you that I'm here. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.